Good morning. I've made some additional progress on the water feature on my Polar Express layout, traditional O gauge, and I wanted to share with you some things I've done to it, changes since the last video. In the water course, the last video I showed adding the reed bed along the side. I also added some more deadfall and snags in the water course where it flows out of the pond and goes down to the next level. I'm going to be adding some white water around those so it looks a bit more realistic where those snags are, and I'm going to be adding another bit of white water right in about the center of the picture there, just past the narrows where it comes out from the railroad bridges and goes into the pond. And then finally, the pond itself, I'll be adding the cascade back here at the very edge where it comes down into that area before the first railroad bridge. I did another pour of realistic water yesterday. My shipment arrived from Train World. UPS delivered it late yesterday afternoon, and with that in hand I decided to go ahead and do another pour. You can see a few places it still looked kind of milky, especially down in the far end there, and that's because it has not really cured up yet. It'll take probably the rest of today for the realistic water to fully cure, and then it will turn clear. And after it's done that, I'll add the white water where I have put these snags and deadfalls in there across that creek area that's between the pond and the railroad crossings down below that. And I'll also be putting that white water in this area here. But I need to wait really until it has fully cured and it's ready for the next pour. Once I've got the white water in place, I'll do another pour and raise the depth in a couple of places, increase the depth of the water in a couple of places, again using the realistic water. And that should increase the depth in this whole pond area here a little bit more, get more water into the reed beds, more realistic water into the reed beds, and that will also keep this area here pretty intact where we are between the railroad bridges that are going across that area. So it's coming along. It's a bit of a waiting game. You can't get too far ahead of yourself. You have to let the product cure before you do the next pour, and that's what I'm going to be doing here. So while that's happening, I've also used water effects and put some stripes out on a sheet of wax paper to create the white water, mixed in a little bit of white pigment from Woodland Scenics with in a couple of cases to make it look like foaming white water. And that will be going down after the pour that I did late yesterday has fully cured. So again, I ask you, like always, to please click the thumbs up below and like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. For those who have subscribed, thank you. And please feel free to share this video with anyone else you know who may have an interest in it. And as always, I really appreciate comments and feedback. Anything that you care to add in the comments below would be most appreciated. So thanks for watching.